Yo, my dude Nicholas. I thought I would take my morning food prep as an opportunity to get back to you and also practice my English at the same time. Haven't been recording anything other than shorts, and I want to at least rant like once a week out loud. Anyways, here's what we got for today. We got like a half a chicken. I'm gonna weigh out some potatoes, everything here I just cooked in a pressure cooker. I got some beets, carrots, and I'm just gonna weigh it out into two of these containers and make 2 meals out of it. Then we'll probably hit up a quick run. It's like 6:45. But yeah, so the routine right now, I'm pretty happy with how it's been going. Basically, wake up somewhere around like 5:30-ish, 5:15, 5:30. Actually, I'm just gonna weigh the potatoes and throw this all in the oven. Anyways, I wake up around 5:30. I jump right into like a 20 couple minute meditation. I just listen to a track. I go through like a little bit of a process of, I guess you could say, aligning myself for the day, any intentions I might have. Usually it's just like, I've been on this thing of how can I serve others, because from everything I'm learning, it's like the best way for your own evolution is just to keep looking for ways to help other people. And usually every day some kind of a situation presents itself where I can kind of step out of my own little world and help someone in theirs. Even like yesterday, just this like lady in the sauna started completely opening up to me that she's like an alcoholic and she can't last in the sauna much longer. Anyways, I gave her a bunch of like little tips, how she could improve her sleep, maybe like get some better water, electrolytes, and so on. And anyways, it was nice because it was literally what I was meditating on in the morning, and then I went right to the sauna, and that's exactly what happened. So yeah, after I wake up, I do my meditation, then I sit down with my little journal and kind of whatever comes to mind, I write. Sometimes it's like some like pretty esoteric, out of this world stuff. Sometimes it's just like, okay, so here's how we felt about yesterday's food. We're gonna make this adjustment, and I really don't put any pressure on myself for like, oh, the only thing I do is I try to make it 1 page minimum of my journal, and then usually it's half a page in the morning, half a page right before bed, and then right after I write, I read from this book, Greatest Salesman on Earth. Basically there's like 9 scrolls in there. I'm sure you can find it, and you're supposed to read each one for 30 days, and it's kind of it's like a really nice alignment. You read once in the morning, once in the middle of the day, and once out loud at the end of the day. And I've actually noticed my reading has improved quite a bit since I started. And I think when I'm on day 21 today, and I think the next time when I start the next scroll, there's 9 of them, I'm gonna record myself on the first day and then record myself on the last day. And you see the difference. So after I'm done that reading, I do a max set of push-ups, basically to failure, but without like really grinding the last one out. And that kind of lets me know how well I've recovered from yesterday's training. And I know like whether I should run or not, or whether I should train. So if I normally, right now I'm in like the mid 50s, and if like I do like a 40 and it's almost a max set, it's a pretty good sign that I might have overdone it, or not maybe overdone it, but I need a recovery day. I'm just gonna pop this in the oven. Then I go to work. At work, after I eat my first meal, like around let's say like 11 or 12, I'll read from that book again. Then after work, part of my daily everything that I have to do, I shoot from my bow. There's a little target there. Minimum of like, I try to get at least 15 shots in. After that, I will have like a little late night snack. And then I have to go every day as part of my routine that I've kind of set for myself. Evening walk. Evening walk will be like 30 to 40 minutes. I really like it. And then I put my blue blockers on basically around like 6 p.m. From like 6 p.m. I'm starting to get like pretty nice and sleepy. I really recommend the blue blockers. I can see quite a big difference in basically how triggered I am to go to sleep like around like 9 p.m. Like then in the evening when I'm doing my last out loud reading from the Greatest Salesman on Earth, sometimes I can barely get through it. I'll be like yawning like crazy. I imagine like as if I took some kind of like a sleeping pill. My eyes can barely stay alive, stay open. And then after I'm done reading that, um, I will do my evening kind of stretch. Actually, before the stretch, I do my evening paragraph in the journal. Just kind of sum up how my day was. Sometimes something in my diet, I tried something new and it didn't work. Like yesterday, I had an evening cacao and it really, I had it around like 5 p.m. and it really didn't let me get into a good sleep. So like today morning, I wrote about it, for instance. And then I do my evening stretches, my evening meditation, which is like 21 minutes. It's just the same track I listen to every time, kind of go through a process of, thank you for this day. I always ask, I've been asking after this podcast I listened to in my evening meditation, like, oh, any signs you wish to pass on to me in my dreams, I am here and gladly will accept them. And then after my meditation, I just go to bed. And lately, I've been sleeping really good. I'll wake up like once or twice to piss. Yeah, so basically, that's the routine. Maybe I'll write it out on paper underneath this post. Anyways, it was nice to get a little rant in. We're going to turn the oven on, go for a nice little run, and then off to work for like 10 a.m. I should be at work. Anyways, I hope you have a wonderful day. Peace out, my dude. And I guess just to add, because I was thinking about all that stuff you wrote. Oh, maybe it's time to, you tried to do these like potting things and the Instagram got shut down. But the way I think about this stuff is, if I gotta really think about like twice, 2 or 3 times about something that's gonna be hard, but there's still like a part of me that's like, yeah, but it's probably still worth it. So like you should probably try right away. Like your answer. I was listening to this awesome. I don't know if you know Greg Braden. He has some cool stuff with like mind heart connection stuff, and he goes through this process. I can send you a link of like asking your like soul, heart, whatever you want to call it, higher self, for like answers and like to hard questions like, oh, should I continue with this venture? And then the answer usually always is like a 1 word, boom, reaction answer. And basically like all the questions I was doing, he does like a 3 or 4 step process. The answer is always like right away, it's there. And if it's anything more than like 1 or 2 words, he usually says it's 1 word, then that's the ego speaking. It's basically like giving yourself a way out. So I think definitely you should still keep pushing with whatever kind of creativity you can't seem to silence, I guess you can say, because basically I'm in the same boat. It's like, yes, I could easily settle for like a comfortable paycheck and just live out your life, but so many people that have worked with dying people in like hospitals say the regrets are never like, oh, I wish I didn't try so much on my dream because it didn't work out. It's always the opposite. So your answer, Nick.